Hello, lads and lassies. It's your friendly neighborhood gamer, auzzymotto here. Now, in this episode of Loot from 1 Hour, we are going to be killing King Black Dragon, one of the first bosses that I've ever killed, and not that profitable, if we're going to be honest. But here's hoping it beats Sarachnis out. I hold doubt though. Definitely press X to doubt on that. King Black Dragon is not the most profitable boss. That's what I'm saying. But it's a fun boss. And I do tend to kill it a lot quicker than I do Sarachnis. So maybe, you never know. This is my gear. Obviously, you don't want to take too much risk because you are going out into the wilderness. If I die with this gear on, I will be losing a total of 294k, which is a fair amount, but I think I can live with it. This is my gear tab. Now, if you're lower stats, I have 95 ranged and 71 prayer, 93 hit points. You know, all of those super professional stats because I'm a pro gamer over here. Okay. If you have less than that stats, you're probably gonna want more food. But I did a few test runs before because I haven't killed King Black Dragon in quite some time. This is about as much food as I can take with me before I run out of inventory space. And it's just food, and I have to force eat food to be able to actually pick up the drops. I take 1 dose of extended anti-fire, which is enough. 1 dose of antidote plus plus, which is enough. 1 super restore, which is enough. And 1 ranging potion, which is more than enough. Now, if you don't know how to get there, we are going to teleport to the lava maze. And you're basically right there. Watch out for PKers. See a PKer, you log out. I am out here in peak hours, so that could be a tiny issue when actually getting to the boss. I'm going to get down here. I'm going to remember to turn on the timer here, because I slightly forgot a little bit ago. Partway through the first kill, timer is going. And we come in here, we pot up. I don't know if anybody else is killing it. Yeah, I saw the dragon fire up there, so we're going to hop into another world. And you see the fire there again. The biggest issue, finding an actual world. Oh, here we go. We are in. I'll pop an antidote right away. Pop a ranging potion. I like to come up here and get up close, because when you're playing, or praying, melee, sorry, not playing, that takes about half of its hits away. Because it'll hit you for a guaranteed 0 when it melees. As long as it actually melees. Which reduces the overall damage taken. I do have the stats showing up here. You might want to turn that off when killing KBD, because it does take up a fair bit of your screen. I don't, however. I always like to have them on. Just in case, you know. I'm too small brain to know when I actually lost stats. And this is really it. This is all that the kill takes. It is super easy, super simple. I gotta go through all of the first kill. You know, that's just a part of the series. That's what I like to do. Really just standing here. I do have amethyst bolts and a dragon hunter crossbow because I'm super rich, and this definitely isn't my entire bank in one hand or anything like that. Okay, I got loads of money. I don't know what you're talking about. Now I bring the tickets only because when I'm running through the ability, if I get attacked, I like to have at least a couple tickets. Not that it's super important here, killing KBD. And normally I don't actually take this much damage. He is just not wanting to melee me this kill, but that's fine. You know, he's not going to kill me at any point. He doesn't hit for enough to be able to really ever KO you unless you run out of food. So that's the first kill. Super easy, super simple. It's not a hard boss. I mean, I wouldn't even go as far as say that it is a boss, but you know, it's not the worst thing ever. Let's get up close to it and keep killing it, and I will come back to you when I get either a good job or we finish the trip. Alright, that's the end of the first trip. Went well towards the end there. The first kill was kind of a little iffy, if I'm gonna be honest, but it worked out in the end. We will do the inaugural first. The inaugural? Is that the word that I want? I don't know. We'll do the we'll do the first trip price check as per usual. Well, to just under 100k. That's actually kind of better than I thought it was gonna be. This boss doesn't drop a whole lot, if we are going to be honest with each other. Like, you get 2 drops of 300 rune arrows, or not rune arrows, air runes. I don't know why I said rune arrows there, but that's not exactly bank loot. I'm going to just teleport to my house and restore my prayer real quick, and I'll get on to the next trip. And that is the end of another trip. Let me just get out of here. That one, not as great loot as the other one, actually. Because we got a iron arrow drop, which might actually be more. Now that I'm saying it, than 600... No, can I do math? What's 600 times 5? God, I actually can't do math. This is rough. This is kind of sad and pathetic, if I'm going to be honest. I'm going to grab my, my supplies, or restore my prayer and health and stats, and go out for another trip. And that is another trip done. Still nothing of note. This dragon does not drop a whole lot. So I doubt I'm going to be getting anything of note anytime soon. But, you know, it's actually better profit than I thought it was going to be. We are just under halfway there. We've been about, like, presumably 300-ish K. So it's not terrible. I do enjoy it. And that is another trip done. These trips are actually going fairly fast. I am a fan of them. We are 19 minutes until the end of this hour. We still haven't made a whole lot of money though. The drops from KBD, they're not terrible, they're not great, and you definitely do make more money going to Brutal Blacks. That is for certain, and there's no risk of you getting PK'd. Which I am scared of, because it has happened many a times to me. And here we are coming up on the end of the timer here. I will finish off this kill, and we will go do the price check. Okay, so here is the total loot from 1 hour of King Black Dragon. The initial price check comes out to 580k. That is it. That is honestly a lot less than I thought it was going to be. I knew it wasn't going to be a whole lot. 580 is not that great. It's not that great. It's not bad, okay. There's worse things to kill than a King Black Dragon. And if you get lucky and get a Dragon Pickaxe, I couldn't remember the name of it for some reason for a moment there. A Dragon Pickaxe or a Draconic Visage, or the pet, which is, you know, pretty simple but awesome pet. It'd be okay. I'm going to grab the supplies to use now, and we will get the total profit from 1 hour. And here is the total supplies used from 1 hour of KBD. The total supplies used comes out to quite a large number of 167,861 GP, which is quite ridiculous if you ask me. So the total loot, or total profit rather, from 1 hour of King Black Dragon, small voice crack, is only 412,000 GP. That is not great. However, KBD is actually a very easy boss to kill, and it's decently interesting, I guess. You prayer flick your augury, or not augury. What are the prayers called? Eagle Eye or Rigor. What is augury again? Oh, that's the magic one. I knew that. I'm professional gamer out here, people. Okay, just don't ever question me. I'm best. Okay, I'm best at game. So it's not the greatest profit, but it's decently fun and semi AFK. The only issue is if I were to have died a single time, it would have cut the total profit down by half, or by more than half, because there's almost 300k of risk. So that's not great. It's fairly risky, I guess. Not like super risky. It's like 2 feet away from where you spawn in. But you know, somebody TBs you, you gotta tank it, and you know, with only bringing the mode as much supplies as I did, might not be super easy. So it's a risk reward factor, and is the reward high enough? Well, the chance at KBD pet, yeah, I think it is. I think it is. I don't care what anybody says. It's a sick pet, super iconic, and I love it. So I'm gonna keep grinding out KBD. You can too if you want to, or you can decide that this is not enough profit and don't. It's completely up to you. But this was a loot from 1 hour of KBD. Until next time, stay safe, people.